If you're working on your glute strength, your hammies, your back, I've got a follow along flow that might just be perfect for you. Dr. Marcia here of Move with Marcia, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement for Everybody. So we'll be standing fully the whole time. There is going to be some bending over action. So if you know that that's not your jam, find yourself another video. I've got hundreds. So if you're sticking around, you will need a chair or surface. Coffee table could do anything where you can come down to this height, kind of like a hands and knees tabletop will work. So as long as it's steady and stable, you could lean on it. It'll work. Optional weights, kettlebells, jugs of milk, dumbbells will work. Ankle weights for some parts of this might work. Up to you. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a couple breaths to get grounded here. Big obnoxious breath in through the nose. Belly fills, out through the mouth. Belly empties. One more. Sensational. Let's loosen up the shoulders, roll them back. Roll them forward. Big obnoxious circles. Last one. Nice. Let's loosen up the feet. So we're going to work on, you're in a comfortable stance, just the toes. Can you lift your toes up and down? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift the whole foot up. You might be tight, you might be weak, it might be weird. So if you stand still and don't get anywhere, just focus on feeling that muscle in the front versus trying to like move your body to get some motion, okay? So the whole foot up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go the other way. Heels up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shake it out. So we're doing a lot of single leg stuff. So we do want to make sure our feet and our ankles are warmed up. That's what that's about. All right, let's start with the right leg. We're going to just bend the knee. Okay, and I do want you to try and keep your foot flexed. So try and keep this straight up. Kick your butt and lower it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Lift the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we went straight back. Now we're going to go in. So try not to, we're rotating the hip out, try not to rotate your whole pelvis, but you're going at an angle now. Okay? Let's go for it on the right side. At that angle, in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left leg. Kick in. Try not to rotate your whole pelvis for 1, 2, 3. Soft bend in the standing leg, by the way. 4, and 5. Now we're going to do, we did straight back. We did the in. Now we're going to do it that way. So kick out. You're going to rotate in. If you get crampy or uncomfortable, feel free to switch back to kicking straight forward. A little bend in that standing leg. Right leg is going. Kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Left side. Kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Shake it out. Let's warm up our wrist a little bit. Make a fist, do some circles. If you know that resting on your wrist, keep doing your circles. Like this isn't good, get you a block or a blanket or anything so that you could change the position. Or if you're using the chair, maybe grip the end so you're not totally flat. Let's switch directions, whatever direction you were doing for the wrist circles. Let's shake it out. And let's get into our tabletop position. So from here, we're gonna keep this tabletop. Your gaze will be kind of between your thumbs. Your neck and your shoulders are locked and loaded. So I'm not here, I'm here and pulling my neck up. Like somebody put a string here and pulled up. Okay, from here, we're gonna start with right leg. We're gonna kick up and lower. That same flex foot situation. Ready? Let's go up and lower for 1, for 2, for 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna switch. Remember, micro bend in the standing leg, trying to keep one straight line. Left leg is coming up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Come on up for a second. Okay, so you could repeat that or give single leg deadlifts a try, which pretty much looks like getting in and out of warrior 1. So you're going to be one nice straight line and reaching down and coming up. If you don't have the balance, use the chair. You could come down to the chair for balance for a second, come back up. Or if you're like, that's just not gonna work, hands down and do like a leg lift only. Okay? So we're gonna try a round without any weights or anything. And if you feel good, the second round you can add something, okay? Let's give it a go. Right leg back, whole body's coming down. Maybe I need some balance. And up for 1, for 2, try to keep your hips honest. Toes are pointing towards the floor. For 3, not out to the side. 4, last one, and 5. Switch, left leg, breathe in. Let's do it. Lift for 1, for 2, for 3, 4, and 5. Take a break for a second. Okay, check in, assess. Was that easy? Maybe you could add some weights. Was it medium? Maybe stick with it. Was it really hard? Maybe go back to the other thing, or just totally skip doing a second set of anything at all. That's up to you. So you can hold on to something in one arm or two arms. If you're doing one arm, do the opposite of the leg that's being lifted in the air. So we did right leg first. I'm only gonna hold one dumbbell, left side. This could be a gallon of milk. That weighs something too. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. So we are repeating single leg deadlift or our tabletop kickbacks. Up to you. Breathe in. Let's do it. Reaching down and up. 1. That gaze is still going down. 2. The toes are still pointing down. 3. The standing leg still has that soft bend. And last one. Nice. Shake it out. Other side. Start straight. I almost showed you bad form here. Let's go for it. Reaching down and up. 1, 2. If you need a little balance help in between, that's fine. 3. If you fall, just, you tumble, just get back up. 4. Last one. And 5. Shake it out, shake it out. Nicely done. All right. So we did single leg deadlifts, maybe. We did kickbacks. We got one more thing. Kickstand, not kickstand, split stance deadlifts. Actually, you can do kickstand, either one. So split stance first. Stagger your stance. And we're going to do the same hinge. Down and up, down to the chair, or down to air, and back up. If you felt pretty good with your single leg deadlift and weight, you can go ahead and start with weight for that. Now, this is split stance. If you're having trouble figuring out, and you can play around with it while I'm talking, if you're having trouble figuring out where the heck do I put my weight, we're not going to spend all that much time stressing about it. You can switch to doing a kickstand deadlift, which means your other leg will be like a kickstand in that split stance. And that will automatically force you to put more weight on the front leg. Okay? Up to you. If you are holding only one weighted item, do the opposite. So we have right leg forward. If I'm doing one hand only, I'm going to hold in my left hand. If I have two things of equal weight, that's fine too. We're going to do the same thing of 5 rounds. You ready? Breathing in and out. Let's go for it. Hinging down. Maybe if you have something big like me, you reach the floor and up. 1, 2, holding on for balance if you need. 3, 4, and 5. Nicely done. Shake it out, switch sides. Same deal. You either got your split stance going or your kickstand going. I don't care. Pick one. Breathe in and out. Let's do it. For 1, 2, with or without weight, reaching for the chair or lower, up to you. I lost count, sorry. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 1 more. And back up. Nicely done. Shake it out. If your hand strings are screaming, I'm not sorry. Shake it out. Nicely done. All right, let's go off with a hamstring stretch real quick. So, 2 options. Depends on what feels good to you in this moment. You can take the right leg, put it up on the chair, and reach down. Maybe you don't reach that far and you already feel a stretch. Maybe you fold all the way forward. Maybe your head reaches your knee. Whatever. That's your first option. So like a straight leg hamstring stretch. Your other option is the split stance that we did. Make it real wide and then come down. You can use the chair or reach down to the floor. And this is more of a pyramid pose. So depending on your mechanics, reaching the floor might round your back. And for our purposes right now, that's fine. If you don't quite reach the floor, use a block or use that chair. So feel out both options and see what you feel like doing. Okay, you picked one. Let's go for it. Either leg up or leg down. Going forward so you feel that stretch. If you don't really feel too much, you could pull the toes up towards your nose and that'll deepen the stretch in the back. If you're feeling too much, point your toes away from you. And it's okay if you got to bend in your knee. It's okay if you don't really bend forward that much either. As long as you feel some sort of stretch happening on the back of your leg, you're doing okay. All right, let's do about 15 more seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. And let's do left side again. Leg up, leaning forward, or legs down. More of a pyramid pose stretch. Up to you. Test it out. I kind of would want you to pick the same thing for both sides, to be honest. So get into your position, and we'll do another stretch and hold. And again, if you need more stretch, pull your toes up towards your face. Bring your body closer to your leg. If you need less, point your toes away. pull your body away. You want it to be a comfortable amount of discomfort. Like, I don't want you to cry here. It's not really the vibe of any of my stuff. I don't want you to be sweating bullets, killing yourself. Just a little bit of discomfort. All right, let's do about 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on out, shake it out. A couple of shoulder circles to close out of this. Switch directions. If you're feeling like there's something else you need to do, go for it. Maybe you need to stretch out your back a little more. I don't know. Maybe you feel like you want to reach for a few. Before we call it quits. Nicely done. Maybe your hamstrings are on fire. That's not my problem. Best of luck with that. Stay hydrated. Make sure you hit those thumbs up on my videos so I know you like the videos. And feel free to comment down below. How did that go for you? Did you cramp up? Do you hate me? Are you mad at me? Let me know. Love you. Bye.